Hello, welcome to SteveKnows. It's time for the weekly news update, and we have insights into brilliant new features coming to the Quest. We have new games, we have VR triumphs, and some Black Friday deals, and so much more. So I think that is enough chin wagging. We have a lot to go over. Let's get started. Today's video sponsor is for SideQuest's social app, Banter. Take what you know about Horizon Worlds, made by Meta, and imagine it created without the restrictions and constraints that a corporate would impose. This game is crazy, unhinged, and recently got a huge physics update to make the game even more immersive, and is supposed to be the most advanced physics implementation in any social platform game. They have worked closely with Nimzo Studios, who actually worked on Assassin's Creed. The game's also improved its motion capture for things like character lip syncing, and one of my favourite updates, full body tracking support, which includes the Quest's FBT estimation, meaning you don't need to leverage any accessories for full body tracking if you're using Quest. And the new reveal seems to be narrated by someone rather special. Do any of you know who this is? It is instantly recognisable.
So I'm about to explain the game of the future to you.
I'm sure British people will know exactly who that is. Comment down below. So I will leave a link for Banter in the description. Check it out. It is completely free and it's worth diving into just to see what the most advanced physics in a social platform feels like. And there is a ton of opportunities to actually win a Quest 3 just for playing the game. So starting off with the goodies, I have Luna to thank for these reports on the latest version 72 PTC release before any official documentation has actually dropped from Meta, so leaving a tip, thank you. So the first of what we can potentially expect in the next update is live captioning. This should be coming soon where you have a real-time display of whatever audio you are currently hearing, whether it be in-game chat, voice chat, it will put subtitles on the screen for you to read based on the audio that's coming through. A feature that we've already seen on platforms like YouTube. You could be using it right now, and when I say welcome to SteveKnows, it always does this thing. We should also be getting a virtual selfie camera. I'm not sure if it's going to be in version 72, but Meta have said they are working on a camera that will allow you to record and take pictures in selfie mode, which opens up some fun possibilities for creating content for me. I find it really, really interesting, but it's been speculated that this is going to be limited to for the purposes of avatar virtual calls, which Apple's Vision Pro currently supports, so it makes perfect sense that Meta are nabbing that from them. They keep nabbing good features from them, but I just hope it goes that step beyond and we get something more interesting than let's have a chat. We also get a PC VR game folder. This is a great feature, a great one to add, something you may have experienced on virtual desktop, where if your headset is connected to the PC via the Oculus Link connectivity, the virtual desktop connectivity, you'll get a folder of all of the playable games in your current game nav menu. Currently on the Meta Quest, you don't have the ability to quick launch games that you have on your local PC. You have to open up the Rift library, then you have to connect the headset, then you have to open up the game. There's too many clicks there when it can just be one. We should be getting the drag and drop opening of applications. So this should allow you to click an app and then drag it into the open space in 3D, and it should launch a panel in that space. This is a feature I thought already existed a while back. I just found myself clicking and dragging apps into the space for them to open, and it wasn't working. I was wondering, what? This seems like just such a no-brainer feature that I thought it already was implemented, but apparently not, so great to see. There is a new opening sequence that's changed, so when you boot up your headset, normally you get that Meta logo. Now it's going to say Meta Horizon OS instead. I don't really care. Cool. We should be getting a dedicated photo library as well, something Meta gave us before during the older VR era, but was taken away during the Quest era, but it looks to be coming back. A photo gallery application codenamed HZOS Gallery. Horizon OS Gallery. Not very creative, but it makes sense. Smart storage, one of my favorite features on this list, that's going to enable you to delete applications and games that have gone past a last played time. So if you haven't, say, played Pistol Whip for a month, the headset will automatically delete it and free up that space on your device. Helpful for these gamer hoarders, you know who you are. I've not played this game in 2 years, yeah, but if I want to play it, it's there ready for me. Like, come on, man, let it go. Let it go. Another good one is sensor lock, a feature that many of you will welcome. This is going to cut the power to Meta's cameras and microphones when the headset's going to sleep or on standby mode, for example. So they will remain inactive until you hit the power button to boot up the device again and wake it up. But it will also give many people peace of mind because this is a device from Facebook/Meta who have a bit of a history. So to know that power is going to be removed from these things is a great plus, not just a software cutoff, but a power, hardware, physical cutoff. And they've also said that this should not affect tracking initialization when you boot up the headset either, because I don't want another MetaQuest Pro situation. That was horrible. Room scan visualizations as well, a feature I mentioned last week, but we have a clip now, thank you Squashy on Twitter, where you can go to your space setup and see a mini version of your room setup and your position within it. It's a little creepy, in fact, but maybe this can be leveraged so we can see a fisherman's tale, that experience, but with your own room and your actual self. There could be something really interestingly leveraged from this feature if Meta let devs have access to it, which they should. A huge update now for something that was revealed a few days ago by Microsoft. It's the release of a MetaQuest video stating that Windows 11 features will be coming to Meta this December, such as remote desktop access, cloud PC 365 services, and seamless local connectivity, meaning you can leverage the Quest's virtual monitor support that is available and have a working desktop with multiple screens anywhere in the world with your Quest. This is just madness. This headset is a all-in-one device, a VR, AR, TV, media, console, and now a PC working desktop for just £300. To be a little shameful here, there is an affiliate link down below if you're interested in getting one of these devices. And I do recommend, I'm not sure if I'm actually supposed to tell you this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm here for you, is that don't use the links until after the 29th of November, because you'll double the store credit that you're going to get through these creator links that you see in descriptions. So instead of buying it through stores, if you use these links, you actually get a better benefit. So you get store credit, and that store credit is doubling by the end of this month. So instead of $30, you're going to get $60 or £45 worth of free game credit on top of the bundle. So save the link down below and wait till the end of the month. On to the quickfire news now. Some good things to know and to be aware of, and I'm starting with something rather sad. Alien Rogue Incursion, my most anticipated game of the year, is no longer going to be released this year for Quest. It's going to be delayed until February for Quest 3. But if you play on PC or PlayStation VR 2, you're still going to be able to play this by the end of December 19th, I believe. Evidently some optimization problems, a little sad, but playing on PC, you're going to get the best visuals you can possibly get. But there might be some FOMO for some Quest 3 players, because 2 months, that's going to feel like a long time. Pico has also got a Black Friday offer that's pretty darn tempting, that is only until the 2nd of December. It's the Pico 4 Ultra headset bundle that will come with 3 free games, Blade and Sorcery Nomad, Pistol Whip, and Synth Riders, and a premium subscription to VR chat. Plus, it would include the standalone motion trackers that Pico have that look freaking awesome. So you're saving around £150 in this bundle. Obviously, North America, you don't get access to this because the Pico isn't sold there because of China. But everywhere else in the world, you're good to go if you're interested in this one. Another great Black Friday deal is the PlayStation VR 2, which had great success at its lower price point previously, and it's now releasing on Black Friday as a bundle deal for $350. And with that, you get the PlayStation VR 2 and the Call to the Mountain game, which is the Horizon title. So if you have a decent PC and a PlayStation 5 and you've been looking to get into VR, this could solve that problem because you've got something compatible with the PC and the PlayStation now. And for this price, £350 in the UK too, available until January the 2nd, it's almost a no-brainer. Still a lot of money, but what a deal. What a great deal. Next, a brilliant update for Green Hell VR, a beloved survival game. It's getting a cooperative multiplayer mode, so you and up to 3 friends can survive the wilderness together. This is an update that will just change the experience completely. When you go something alone, it's just not the same as sharing the experience with somebody. So it's going to take that already fantastic, loved experience to new heights. One to look out for if you've got some VR friends to play with. Put this on your gameplay list. This one deserves a shout out. It blew my mind. It's been a while since I've been in VR chat, and this one I see it as a bit of an achievement. And that would be an understatement. A full-length campaign with 8 hours of gameplay for a title called BulletTime Agent is available to play inside VR chat. This was created by a solo developer, Lakuza, on a user-generated platform. I just find it so impressive. The community has kept VR alive for so long and still doing great things. This was officially released a couple of days ago, so check it out. BulletTime Agent, and VR chat is free to download, so dive in, have some fun. And finally, Batman Arkham Shadow is getting an update to enable new game Plus. This mode is coming in January, so you can continue your playthrough with the upgrades that you gained through the previous playthrough and look for those collectibles on another run. But they also released this kind of like roadmap / release date page where they said that improved mixed reality content is coming, as well as new Predator challenge maps as well early next year. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for coming to check out the latest and greatest in the VR space. I'll leave links down below for everything I've mentioned in this video, such as Banter, for you to try out for free. Hit subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you next time. But more importantly, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day!